Na, sziasztok, sziasztok! Vágjunk is bele. Csapjuk a lecsót a lovak közé.
Damn it! What's the problem now?
I'm getting weird temperature readings. I think the Animus is overheating.
Christ, it's always something! How long?
Too soon to tell.
These delays are unacceptable, Miss Stillman. I want progress reports every hour.
It's gonna be a while, Desmond. Why don't you go lie down or something? Get some rest.
What the hell? Someone's been in here.
Valaki aludt az ágyacskámban. Valaki vette
Looks
kásácskámban.
like some kind of access code.
Érdekes. Valamit meg kell találnunk, vagy nem tudom. Nem? menjünk vissza. Ezt feküdjünk rá aludni. Gondolom.
Rise and shine. We've got quite a day ahead of us.
You're in a good mood this morning.
Miss Stillman has made some modifications to the Animus. You should be able to remain inside even longer now.
And help you with your treasure hunt.
This is serious business, Mr. Miles. I don't think you fully appreciate the work that Abstergo does.
Maybe because I don't actually know what you people do.
We change the world. Every day, in 100 different ways. Did you know that nearly every single breakthrough of the past millennia, be it medical, mechanical, or philosophical, has come from Abstergo or its predecessors?
That's a bold claim, Doc. Think you might be exaggerating a bit?
Not in the slightest. Oh, we certainly don't take the credit. That would arouse far too much suspicion. We choose our beneficiaries with great care.
Why?
Isn't it obvious? It means we're in control.
But how? What makes you guys so special, so smart? That you happen to invent all these things while us mere mortals stumble around like idiots?
To be fair, we don't invent them. We find them.
Find them?
They're gifts, Mr. Miles. From those who came before. We'll have to continue this discussion later. Time's wasting.
Na,
Morning, Desmond.
Yeah. Hi.
Ladders are a socially acceptable way to reach a room.
Come in, Altair. You've done well. 3 of the 9 lay dead, and for this you have my thanks. But do not think to rest upon your laurels. Your work has just begun.
I am yours to command, Master.
King Richard, emboldened by his victory at Acre, prepares to move south towards Jerusalem. Saladin is surely aware of this, and so he gathers his men before the broken citadel of Arsuf.
Would you have me kill them both then? End their war before it begins in earnest?
No. To do so would scatter their forces and subject the realm to the bloodlust of 10,000 aimless warriors. It will be many days before they meet, and while they march, they do not fight. You must concern yourself with a more immediate threat. The men who pretend to govern in their absence.
Give me names and I'll give you blood.
So I will. Abun Nukud, the wealthiest man in Damas. Majduddin, regent of Jerusalem. William of Montferrat, liege lord of Acre.
What are their crimes?
Greed, arrogance, the slaughter of innocents. Walk amongst the people of their cities. You'll learn the secrets of their sins. Do not doubt that these men are obstacles to the peace we seek.
Then they will die.
Another of your items is restored. Take it. See that it is put to good use. Return to me as each man falls, that we might better understand their intentions.
na végre.
And Altair, take care. Your recent work has likely attracted the attention of the city guard. They'll be more suspicious than they've been in the past.
Szóval jobban hamarabb észrevesznek. Úgymond keresett vagyok.
Altair, It seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. The work of a master. You must be busy. I understand.
Jó, és fogunk hárítani így. Zsír.
You must be busy. I understand. Such wild swings will...
Na végre.
Jar carriers can easily break your cover.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Altair, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Whose life do you come to collect today? His name is Abu Nakud. What can you tell me about him? Oh, the merchant king of Damas. Richest man in the city. Quite exciting, quite dangerous. I envy you, Altair. Well, not the bit where you were beaten and stripped of your rank, but I envy everything else. Oh, except for the terrible things the other assassins say about you. But yes, aside from the failure and the hatred, yes, aside from those things, I envy you very much. I do not care what the others think or say. I'm here to do a job. So I ask again, what can you tell me about the Merchant King? Only that he must be a very bad man if Al-Mualim has sent you to see him. He keeps to his own kind, wrapped in the finery of this city's noble district. A busy man, always up to something. I'm sure if you spend some time amongst his type, you'll learn all you need to know about him. And where would you have me begin my search? If I were you, I'd start with the Umayyad Mosque and Souk Saruja, both of which are west of here. Further to the northwest is Salahaddin Citadel. It's a popular meeting spot and has proved a reliable source of loose tongues in the past. Yes, these three places should serve your needs. My thanks for your guidance, Rafiq. I'll return when I've gathered the necessary information.
Na, gyerünk infót gyűjteni. Gyűjtsünk infókat.
What have I done wrong? Tell me, please. That hurts. Stop it.
Ezt innen vesztem, akkor ide kell menjünk.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost...
De.
Maybe if you watched where he was just an old man. Please be careful.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. A few coins. All I ask is for...
This is men. Someone stop them. Your life ends now. I can hear you breathing.
Good? The shaitan is everywhere. Watching. Waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong.
You can't hide forever.
Saladin, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can. Praise be Saladin. He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake. It is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. Before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa?
What is this? No. Pity. Oh. Yo.
Oh my. He should have been watching where he was going. Someone should stop him before he hurts himself.
I'll be right here, don't you worry. Greetings, friend. Did you see that? Thief! You are filth! I'll have your hand for that! I'll have your... Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Leave this place.
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
I'll have your hand for that.
What's he doing that for?
Oh, please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and he just hungry. Away!
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. What's he doing? Please, sir, have any money? No, you don't understand. I have nothing. Any food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
Who's responsible for this?
Please, can't you spare something? I'm
Who
poor
did
and
this?
sick and hungry. Please, sir, have any money?
Próbujemy.
I beg of you, just a few.
Come on, come on. I've much to serve. Where is the one responsible? responsible for this! You shouldn't be here. Over here! Yeah!
When you are exposed, use sharp turns.
I have exactly what you need.
Ez sziklaszalma, ez verhetetlen emlékek.
I've got it. Something caught your eye? Come, have a look. You won't be disappointed.
Then come see me. My merchandise is without fear.
Good day, my friend.
I've got what you need. I'm sure of it. Take a look. See if I'm not right.
Ez az évben is benne volt. Mirásban.
How much longer must this go on?
Could I interest you? Ah, you to the right place. There's no better merchant than I. I am at your service.
You need something?
Enough! No more!
It was good of you to come.
It is an honor to serve. What do you require?
The letter I've given you must be brought to Salah ad-Din's camp. Seek out the one they call Hisham. He will be able to help. Tell no one else of this.
None will know my mission.
Then our business is concluded.
Listen here, citizens. If you're tired of shoddy goods, then come see me. My merchandise is without fear. Aye, to the right place. You want it five dollars than I. I'm sure of it. Take a look. See if I'm not right. You there? Yes, you. Come. Come. See what I...
For today only, I've decided to reduce prices on everything. Come, come.
You, sir, you look like you need something. You'll find it here, I'm sure of it.
My good people.
Oké. Azt mondja, hogy akkor... Megnézzük mondjuk ezt. A részt itt.
Well, your talk has come to an end. You won't be disappointing anyone could possibly need.
Few coins, please.
I should kill you for that.
I'll have
your hand for that. Could I interest you in some of my wares?
You seem to know exactly what you want.
To
stand
in defense of our great civilization. You are filth.
Make no mistake.
What have I done wrong? My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins, food, and
You
so
are
hungry?
filth.
Just a little money, I beg of you.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life. Thief! You are filth!
Nincs lefele.
I beg of you.
Ezek alatt csak fel lehet jutni. Nem engedett fölúrni. Vagy... Nem lesz jó úgy. Ó. Ez az. És innen vagyunk. Basszol.
Leave now! You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
Jó. És az a vicces, hogy fölülről mindenhogy védik, de az én csak besétáltam alulról.
How odd.
Altair, my friend, my brother. It's been such a long time. Any news of Ada since she left? No. How sad. I'm sure you'll find her someday. I've heard a feather is lying on top of Abul Nukud's head. Maybe I could help you. But I have a mission myself. I have 4 targets I must eliminate before noon. Let's cooperate, just like old times. 2 for you, 2 for me? They are Abul Nukud's personal guards. You will spot them in minutes.
Teach your heresy, We must resist. Stop this, please. You're hurting me.
There's nowhere to run, old man.
Comes the English king and his infidel army. Don't hurt me, please. In their way.
Teach your heresy elsewhere.
Rides to meet him. Help that these I need help.
There's nowhere to run, old man.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hurt.
And I thought you had nothing. God has blessed.
Could I interest you in this?
My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few?
You seem to know exactly what you want.
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
Please, someone do something! I beg of you! I beg of you, just a few coins! I beg of you! I beg of you!
You there! It looks like he's being checked. See what
Wasn't that great? Just like in Alep, you remember? Here's something I found on one of the Merchant King's men. I think it's a map of where he has stationed his guards. I'm sure it will come in handy in your mission. Anytime you're in Damascus, come see me. You know my door is always open to you. Safety and peace, my friend.
Not find random items anywhere else, I swear it. You think your God expect anyone to do that? Why would he do that?
Come, people.
What's he doing that for? Favors us. Has he lost his mind?
Don't hurt me, please. Many things. Too many things.
You're nothing. God has forsaken you.
Stop this, please. You're hurting me. Please, I deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him.
Can't you smell something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. A few coins.
Now comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Salah-ad-Din rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us. He may grant us victory. I stand before you to deliver a warning.
Thief! You are filth! Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that! Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that! Thief! You are filth! Praise be Abul-Nukud, who saved our city from certain destruction. He spent his own coin to see us fed and clothed. His men tend to the fires that we might be warmed. His kindness knows no bounds. Everything we now have, we have because of him. Praise be Abul-Nukud, who saved our city from certain destruction. He spent his own coin to see us fed and clothed. His men tend to the fires that we might be warmed. His kindness knows no bounds. Everything we now have, we have because of him. Praise be Abul-Nukud, who saved our city from certain destruction.
Sima. Hol közösszal.
yapıyor bu aptal?
Safety and peace. You want information about the city, I suppose? Right now, I don't have time. I must find some flags which have been stolen from our cache in the rich district of Damascus. But with this heat, my legs cannot carry me anymore. Would you be kind enough to help me? Return with the flags, and I'll help you as best I can.
That's it. Be. De is szedne össze magad.
Has he gone mad? Ne yapıyor bu aptal? Sorun çıkartacak. ماذا يفعل؟ Where is he going?
Leave now!
Has he gone mad?
Kurwa nie.
Maybe you didn't hear me the first
Did he
time.
just run
Watch
into
what
that
you're
person?
doing.
Madman.
Watch where you're going!
Who saved our city?
He's going to cause trouble. يسأله أحد لماذا يفعل؟
Thank you. The Rafik will be happy to see these flags return. Perhaps this morsel of information will help you. I was invited by Abul to one of his lavish parties. I noticed the fountain in the middle of the Merchant King's palace could be easily climbed. Use this information wisely. Now, if you'd excuse me, I must go.
Sus.
What is that fool doing?
And it is our duty to defend it until death. The
If you value your
Crusaders
life,
must be destroyed.
You dare steal in my presence?
The fires of war
You can apologize for that.
Yes, come. Let me show you everything.
He shouldn't be running like that. I want to...
كافر! أنت تتبع طريق الضلال! اسمع ثمن خطاياك!
Someone! Guard, come quickly! Stop this man before he shoots again!
Die, thief! Die, thief!
Peace be upon you, Altair. How may I serve you? I've done as asked and learned all I need to know about my prey. Then you must share your knowledge with me. Abu Naqud is corrupt to the core and despised by his own citizens as a result. It appears he's been stealing money meant for the people of Damas and spending it on himself. Even as we speak, he flaunts his greed, preparing for a lavish party. His guards and servants should have their hands full dealing with the guests. They won't even know I'm there.
Most impressive, my friend. The others said you'd make a mess of things, but not I. No, I was sure you'd come through, and come through you have. The Bureau is yours to do with as you please until you're ready to begin.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
You are filth!
Won't anyone help me?
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
What have I done wrong? Oh dear.
Bust me.
What is he doing?
Listen here, citizen. If you're tired of shoddy goods, then come see me. My merchandise is without fear.
What is that man doing?
Die, thief! Die, thief! You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
What is he doing? Stop it, please!
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
Come, my good people!
Let me show you everything I have. All I ask is for a few coins. Odd. Why would you do that?
Why would anyone do that?
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Has he lost his mind?
Something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. My
Why would
family
anyone do
is
that?
dying. Could you spare a few coins?
What is this?
Please, sir, have any money?
Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. That will cost. The fires of war consume the land.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you all for joining me this evening. Please eat, drink, enjoy all the pleasures I have to offer. Take your time, I will wait. I trust everything is to your satisfaction? Good, good. It pleases me to see you all so happy. For these are dark days, my friends, and we must enjoy this bounty while we still can. War threatens to consume us all. Salah-ad-Din bravely fights for what he believes in, and you are always there to support him without question. It is your generosity that allows his campaign to continue. So, I propose a toast then, to you, my dear friends, who have brought us to where we are today. May you be given everything you deserve for it. Such kindness! I didn't think it in you. You, who have been so quick to judge me, and so cruel. Oh, do not feign ignorance. Do you take me for a fool? That I have not heard the words you whispered behind my back. Well, I have, and I fear I can never forget. But this is not why I called you here tonight, no. I wish to speak more of this war, and your part in it. You give up your coin quick as can be, knowing all too well it buys the deaths of thousands. You don't even know why we fight. The sanctity of the Holy Land, you'll say, or the evil inclination of our enemies. But these are lies you tell yourselves. No, all this suffering is born of fear and hate. It bothers you that they are different, just as it bothers you that I am different. Compassion, mercy, tolerance. These words mean nothing to any of you, mean nothing to those infidel invaders who ravage our land in search of gold and glory. And so I say, enough! I've pledged myself to another cause, one that will bring about a new world, in which all people might live side by side in peace. A pity none of you will live to see it. Kill anyone who tries to escape.
I'll have your head!
How did he do that? Get away from me! Guards, help me!
I'll have your head! Impetus! You will die here!
Be at peace now. Their words can no longer do harm.
Why have you done this?
You stole money from those you claim to lead. sent it away for some unknown purpose. I want to know where it's gone and why.
Look at me. My very nature is an affront to the people I ruled. And these noble robes did little more than to muffle their shouts of hate.
So this is about vengeance, then?
No, not vengeance, but my conscience. How could I finance a war in service to the same god that calls me an abomination?
If you do not serve Salah ad-Din's cause, then whose?
In time, you'll come to know them. I think perhaps you already do.
Then why hide? And why these dark deeds?
Is it so different from your own work? You take the lives of men and women, strong in the conviction that their deaths will improve the lots of those left behind. A minor evil for a greater good? We are the same.
No, we are nothing alike.
Ah, but I see it in your eyes. You doubt. You cannot stop us. We will have our new world.
Get away!
Hey, quickly! Guard!
Get him! That will cost you your life!
Out of the way!
You there!
Nasty heretic!
Out there! Infidels!
Don't need to watch this. The Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade.
لأننا
A
سنعقب
crusade
عليك.
for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can. So comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Al-Hadin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, and he may grant us victory. Be wary, friends. The shaitan is everywhere, watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Salah-ad-Din, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can.
Get him!
إذا رأيتموه لا تدعوه.
Why are you doing this? What have I done?
You dare steal my present? That was
Everywhere they ride, they leave only
me while you sit there. This won't be too difficult.
We must resist. We must fight them in any way. So comes the English king. They leave horrors in their wake. Al-Hadin rides to meet him. Barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted, find us victory. I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa,
وجدته إلهنا عن الجري. Kill him!
Kill him!
Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that! Dirty thief.
Word has reached me of your success, Altair.
Abu Nakud's reign of terror is at an end.
I'm glad to hear it.
He killed them. The men and women at his party. It was poison. A coward's tool. Blamed them for the war. Said he wished to end it.
Strange, but then again, the Merchant King was known to be a bit different. Perhaps this was simply a symptom of his madness.
Perhaps.
You sound unconvinced. Speak with Al-Mualim then. He may offer a better explanation.
Yes. We'll see what he has to say.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! Thief! You are finished!
When you have been exposed, killing some of your...
Come, Altair. Speak with me a moment.
As you wish.
Word has reached me of your success. You've my gratitude and that of the realm. Freeing these cities from their corrupt leaders will no doubt promote the cause of peace.
Can you really be so sure?
The means by which men rule are reflected in their people. As you cleanse the cities of corruption, you heal the hearts and minds of those who live within.
Our enemies would disagree.
What do you mean?
Each man I've slain has confessed strange words to me. They are without regret. Even in death they seem confident of their success. Though they do not admit it directly, there is a tie that binds them. I'm sure of it.
There is a difference, Altair, between what we are told to be true and what we see to be true. Most men do not bother to make the distinction. It is simpler that way. But as an assassin, it is your nature to notice, to question.
Then what is it that connects these men?
Ah, but as an assassin, it is also your duty to still these thoughts and trust in your master. For there can be no true peace without order, and order requires authority.
You speak in circles, Master. You commend me for being aware, then ask me not to be. Which is it?
The question will be answered when you no longer need to ask it.
I assume you called me here for more than just a lecture.
Very well. A rank and weapon are again restored to you. 2 more leaders remain. Go and see to it that their rule is ended.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. Perfect. The work of a master.
Yeah.
And that, my students, is how we all should fight. You must be busy. I understand.
Yeah.
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
Safety and peace, Malik.
Word that the city was possessed of either. Why do you trouble me today?
Al-Mualim has marked Majduddin for death. What can you tell me about him?
Salahuddin's absence has left the city without a proper leader, and Majduddin has appointed himself to play the part. Fear and intimidation get him what he wants. He has no true claim to the position.
That ends today.
You speak too readily. This is not some slaver we're discussing. He rules Jerusalem and is well protected because of it. I suggest you plan your attack carefully. Get to better know your prey.
With your help, I will. Where would you have me begin my search?
What's this? You're actually asking for my assistance instead of demanding it. I'm impressed.
Be out with it.
As you wish. Here's where I would look. First, to the southwest near the mosque. After that, head south of here. There are 2 locations that might interest you. The southernmost church is one, the other is in the streets, near a synagogue.
Thank you for your help, Dai.
Don't foul this, Altair.
I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
Please, someone do something.
Majdnem elbasztam.
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
You're a dead man!
Rush your heresy elsewhere. Please, you're hurting me.
Who did this?
You follow a false god!
Don't touch me,
Just
please.
a few coins, please. Coins. All I ask is for a few coins. Please, sir, have any money?
Altair, I meant to meet a contact nearby, but the guards seem to have it in for me. Every time I leave here, I'm attacked and forced to flee. I'm simply not the fighter I once was. Would you be willing to see me safely to my destination?
Segítek, bátyja.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
Filthy heretic!
I don't need to do this.
We are the true children of God. Thief! You are filth! What happened here?
Goodness, what happened here? What's that?
Thief! You are filth!
Be wary, friends. The shaitan is everywhere. Watching. He tempts us always.
Just give up one!
Infidel die! Over here!
Make no mistake, it is our very existence.
Down, infidel! Ho, ho, ho! This isn't right.
Yeah!
Easy.
Good. I should be safe here. They won't dare spill blood in front of a holy place. In the chaos, I managed to grab this from one of the guards. Perhaps it'll be of use to you.
I will find you!
Die in service to God! Fighting for what we believe in! There is no greater glory than this!
I'll get you! It's forbidden for you to be here. Ha! Yeah!
Be wary, friends! The Shaitan is everywhere! Watching, waiting! He tempts us always!
What have I done wrong?
Go away!
Someone should stop him before he hurts himself.
They leave horrors in their wake! Saladin arrives to meet him!
Did you see the order? He wants us to repair a stage for another execution. Today.
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's temple. I was on my way just now.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return and bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery Majd parades before us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work.
Ne istiyorsun? What is it?
man. Can't you spare something? I'm poor. What does she do? I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
You ever see someone do that before? What's got into him?
We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can.
What's he doing? Die, thief! That man seems to be in a hurry. Did you see that?
Why would he do that?
What is that man thinking?
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Won't anyone help me?
Pis hırsız. Gebereceksin.
Have your head! Yeah!
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası.
أنت حثالة!
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
That hurt! Stop it, please!
Watch carefully those around you. You dare to so well. That will cost you your life! Above temptation. Should they act contrary to the law, no matter how minor it seems, they must be reported. A small crime today leads to larger ones tomorrow. Majduddin will help. Only come forward so that he might know their names. We all hold darkness in our hearts. Each day is a struggle to remain strong in our faith.
And thousands of lives
We are
lost
only
in
human.
its defense.
We might fall.
It seems a tragedy.
What is that fool
But I say, this is an honor. To die in service to God. Fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. Praise be Salahadin. He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We
Never
must
seen someone
resist.
do that before?
We must
I have.
push back. Force him. Force the Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God.
I've never seen someone
and
do
must
that
be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can. I stand before you every morning. Refuting Shama. There will be no stopping him.
Damned archers. We are to launch an assault against one of Majduddin's lieutenants. But we cannot do anything until the rooftops have been cleared. And I have no men to spare. Would you be willing to help? Just make sure they do not see you coming, or we will have to begin again.
Pray that God, glorious and exalted is He, finds favor with us, that He may grant us victory. Fires of war consume the
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor.
We all hold darkness in our hearts.
Kill him!
Each day is a
Please, someone do something.
What? أيها اللص!
Please, help me.
List! And be my friend!
carefully those around you, those you think you know so well. For none of us is above temptation. Should they act contrary to the law, no matter how minor it seems, they must be reported. A small crime today leads to larger ones tomorrow. Majduddin will help. Only come forward so that he might know their names. We all hold darkness in our hearts. Each day is a struggle to remain strong in our faith. But we are only human. We might falter, we might fail. Majduddin is here to see that even when this happens, we are returned to a proper course. Confess to him, and he will show mercy. But should you try to run, to hide, you will be found and made to pay. There is nothing more insidious than one who turns his back on the law. For the law was given to us by God. Glorious and exalted is he. To defy it is to disrespect him. And there is no greater evil than this. Majduddin understands. He works to cast out the wicked among us, that we may live righteous lives. There is no harm in naming them, those among you who defy the law. We are nothing without our faith, without its rules and its direction. To defy it is to defy the one who leads us. Such behavior cannot be allowed.
Végre bazzik, te sokáig dumáltál.
Go away.
Do I look like a merchant? No. So go away. Be gone, pest. Is it a fight you want? This is painful to watch.
Use the action view to gather information about it.
Damned archers! We are to launch an assault against one of Majduddin's lieutenants. But we cannot do anything until the rooftops have been cleared. And I have no men to spare. Would you be willing to help? Just make sure they do not see you coming. or we will have to begin again.
God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. Praise be Salahadin. He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. Just run into that person. The infidel king I should kill you for that. Wiped from the world. Don't let him get away! Search everywhere. There!
Faszom. Let's see.
Here! He's over here! Over here! Faster, faster!
What? Who's done this? Tell me!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
This is a waste of my time.
Faster, faster! Seni gözüm kapalı bile yeter. Kaçman fayda. Geber kafir! Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kaçman fayda etme. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
This won't be too difficult. How can one expect to defeat me?
كافر! أنت تتبع طريق الضلال!
That should teach you how to be so careful.
The archers still live. You must finish them all if we are to succeed.
How can anyone be so clumsy?
Who did this?
Who would do such an awful thing? Oh no, what's happening?
What happened here? God almighty.
What happened to this poor soul?
This is terrible. God almighty.
Oh no, what's happening? What happened here? Who would do such an awful thing?
Horrible.
What? Who's
There
done
is
this?
nothing
Tell
more
me.
insidious than
Such a
one who
strange
turns his
What
back
is that
on the
man
law.
thinking?
For the law was given to us by God. Glorious and exalted is he. Defy it is to disrespect him. There is no greater evil than this. Majduddin understands. He works to cast out the wicked among us, that we may live righteous lives.
Hırsızlık cezası ölümdür.
Look. Durdurun onu. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kime boyun?
Mi ászott, bazeg, hogy ki... Miért? Miért ászott, bazd meg? Geci. Na jó, srácok, már ennyi volt. Ügyesek voltunk, meg haladtunk a sztorival. Holnap is én leszek, és utána szerdán meg már Norbi. Úgyhogy lejtek jók, skacok. Puszipá mindenkinek. Ilyen szép estétek.